A couple mistakes that we discover when working with families is number one is that they leave everything outright to their child with special needs, many times by default, meaning that if they've done no planning and they're going to leave everything to their spouse and then their children, by leaving money directly to your child with special needs outright could disqualify them, probably will disqualify them from receiving government benefits. So things to think about is number one, is if you have a child with special needs, consider a special needs trust. Number two, how do you fund a special needs trust? Well, there are a lot of ways to fund a special needs trust. And one of the most efficient and effective ways to do that is purchasing permanent life insurance. And there are two different types of life insurance. There's term insurance, which you pay for a specific amount of time, and then the insurance ends. So for example, a 20-year term policy typically requires the least amount of cash flow, but at 20 years, it could be, or it will be, ending. If your life expectancy is longer, then 20 years from now, you would need to buy a new policy. That policy probably will be more expensive because you're 20 years closer to mortality. In addition, you still need to be medically qualified to get the insurance. For example, I bought term insurance, and then throughout my lifetime, I converted it to permanent life insurance because I know it needs to show up someday.